Well, our correspondent Anya Kohler was on that vessel, the combat support ship Bond, joins us now in the studio. Anya, you put that report together for us. Thanks so much for your work. You know, the German defense minister there is saying that the NATO mission is, in fact, reducing illegal migration. Has your research confirmed that?
Well, the mission started about 6 weeks ago. Since then, the ships are patrolling in that sea area. The NATO is there with 8 vessels and about 1,000 soldiers. And in that period of time, the number of migrants dropped significantly from around 1,500 people who arrived every day down to 150. So you could see it as a success. But at the same time, the minister has to admit that it is partly a Turkish success because they hinder people to get off the coast and onto the boats.
Okay, but wouldn't you be able to say it's kind of early to be saying this is a success, considering that the season to be crossing the Mediterranean is really just beginning? Okay, it's a big drop-off, 1,500 to 150, but still, it's a little bit early.
You're right, but I think people set off as soon as the weather allows it. And as you could see in the pictures, the weather yesterday was brilliant, sunny, calm. And if you're on this boat, you understand why people try to get across, because it looks so close. You think you can swim across. It's only about 2.5 nautical miles, which is about 4 kilometers. And it's so attempting to get across is so logical. Yeah. So as soon as the weather is fine, people are trying.
Okay, so you really had a sense of that when you were aboard the Bond with the defense minister. Now, what about Libya? We've been reporting about this potential tragedy. Still needs to be confirmed 100% off the coast of Libya. Could patrols off of Libya reduce the loss of life there?
That's a difficult one. The NATO isn't there to rescue migrants. Their job is surveillance. And if they spot a boat, they inform the Coast Guard. In the Mediterranean, with Libya, it's a different story. The EU mission is out of the territorial waters of Libya. They are doing their business there. They are trying to work there with the Libyan Coast Guard in the future. And they fear if they get into the territorial waters of Libya, migrants might just set out on even worse boats because they reckon they get pulled out by somebody anyway. So they don't really know how to operate there in this area.
Okay, so some strategic questions when it comes to Libya and
Definitely.
Dealing with that. Okay, Anya Kohler, thanks so much for joining us this morning on The Set.